You're live. This is so exciting. I made the announcement. Very rare. I made the announcement. Okay. My phone is telling me I'm live. I hope that's what it was. Okay. I have a lot to tell all of you. This is going to be I just want to make sure. This is going to be a live video. Now live. Hi. All right. I prepared everything. It's been a lot of preparation. I feel like, there are certain kinds of foods, like if you're making Chinese food in a wok, it takes you longer to cut the vegetables than it does to cook everything. It's a little bit like that. So I've been cutting vegetables all day, so to speak. Hi, Susan. Hi, Laura. All right. So first and foremost, happy Rosh Hashanah. Lashana Tova Tikatevo. ¿Es correcto? Sí. Yeah. Shana is year. No. Yeah. Shana Tova, good year. And Tikatevo is to write in. It's like the destiny. And it's like, oh, you were very good this year. It's a little like Santa. You're very good this year, so I'm going to give you a good year. It's a little bit like that. Okay. And then, you have 10 days to, change your behavior. Okay. Yeah, I could write in Hebrew. All right, so I have a couple of announcements. I actually wrote it down. Okay, so the first announcement is I am going to be doing a Zoom live meditation on the equinox. So I looked it up and it said the equinox is the 23rd, which is great because it's a Saturday. So a lot of people are off on Saturday. It's going to be noon my time. So that is 11 West Coast, noon my time, 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock East Coast. If you're in Europe or Australia, I can't figure it out. You have to figure it out. Just figuring that out was a lot for me. All right. So it's going to be a live meditation. So I can fit 10 people. But if then I'm also going to, it's $10. And then if you can't make it, or like Saturday isn't good for you and you still want, you could still purchase it. But right now I'm only going to do the 10, and then I'll figure out a new way because I don't know how to add two things. So that's one thing. So I'm going to be adding meditations, live meditations. And when you meditate with people, it's very powerful. So that is on my website. The links are below. Now, I've been very busy. So if you want to purchase a Rider Waite deck, I have an Amazon affiliate link below. This is the best tarot book I have ever come across. And I'm not a big collector of tarot books, honestly. I had 2 or 3 in the past, many, many years ago, and they were okay. This is really good because it's keywords. So just the keywords alone here, this really helps. So this is temperance. So it gives you the keywords, guardianship, inspiration, fulfillment, enlightenment. It's an angel. So it's a good primer. So Amazon affiliate. Okay. Wonderful. I'm hustling, honey. All right. So the energy is like about to change. So if you watched my video from the day before, or this morning even, it's like I keep on trying to move forward, and it's sort of like, it's like a car that won't start. It's a little bit like that, but it's about to open up. So you're in the car, you got your outfit on, maybe you got a little lunch, and you'll move through when you move through, right? Sometimes, oh, well, we're going to be there by 2, and then you hit this big thing of traffic, and it's like, well, either the traffic will open up and you'll get there by 2 or 2:15, or it won't. You get there at 3 and you're supposed to be there at 3. It's a little bit of that. So because it's all going to switch. And it's a new energy. It's the Jewish New Year. It's a new energy. Fall is coming, equinox is coming, new energy. So, a good thing to do on the new moon would be, I like to write. So you write down, 3, 4, 5 things. I, so you could use these verbs. Okay. I have them written down. I anticipate. I, or you could write it, let's say you want more money. The money I receive this month is a blessing. The money I'm expecting is a blessing. The money that is mine is a blessing. I am loved. I am protected. I am protected in my desires. I am guided. I am empowered. I can't read my own writing. I am fortunate. I am guided. I am loved. I'm protected. Right? In my desire. It's okay. So you write down, in this month, this month of September, I manifest wealth, health, clarity, whatever it is for you, whatever it is for you. And then you take that little piece of paper and maybe you do a little blessing on it. Maybe you light some sage or some copal, or you light a candle or whatever, wear special outfits, roll around, do whatever you need to do. And then put it in your pillowcase or put it in a drawer. You write it down and it's so, put it on your altar and just let go. This is what I'm creating this month. This month I'm creating. That's it. That's it. But as much of a ritual as you want to make it, make it. And then before I start the reading, I'm invited to a party tonight. I'm so excited. So it's my neighbors next door. It's a gay couple. They're both like 25. One of them had a birthday, I think, I don't know, I think it's a Gemini. I don't know. So I gave him a reading. And then the other one is a Virgo. He just had his birthday, so I'm going to give him a reading. And then there's a girl that they live with who actually owns the place. They're all less than 30, but they invite me. So it's just us. It's just us. So they're making something really fancy, and they already gave me a little candy. And I gave them a piece of art. So I'm going to wear my green and red and white. I'm so excited. And I get to practice Spanish. And if I get tired, I just come home. Big deal. All right. So I hope everyone is well. Okay. Let's go. So you got my little thing. So join the meditation. I'm really good at leading meditations, in all honesty. I'm really good at it. And I'm going to be adding more meditations to my website for sale as well. $10. And I'll take suggestions, All right. I'm in a good mood. That candy helped. They gave me this one. It was kind of ooey gooey. It wasn't, how it wasn't like a gummy bear, like you keep on chewing forever. It was like you chewed it for a while and kind of melted. It was kind of good. We couldn't figure out the flavor though. None of us. Hi, Valerie. I mean, it's reddish, so it's so fake. There's tons of sugar, sugar on the outside of it. And it's like none of us, it was like, is it watermelon? Is it cherry? Is it strawberry? What is it? It's red. It should be below, Susan. The link should be below the video. It's also on my community page. It's also, if you look at my community page, maybe two posts ago, I fixed the links. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. All right. The dogs are going nuts. The dogs are going nuts. I'm just going to start reading because otherwise I'm going to go down that road. It's like, I have 8 dogs and I like to keep them in the yard all day so that they can bark all day and that everyone around can hear them. 8, right? Somebody has 6 dogs and there are over 15 dogs in the building. Okay, here we go. All right, Archangel Michael is the first one that comes through. New inklings, new ideas, new inspiration, new messages. Pages have this energy of newness, of inkling, of a feeling, of something I hadn't thought of before. Something. So a lot of times, a page energy is like, in a certain way, it kind of comes out of like, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Or you hear something new. This could also be hearing. Okay, beginning. And here is temperance. So temperance came up twice. Temperance is beautiful. It's a card of Sagittarius. It's Raphael. It's Raphael. Okay, so I'm going to come down to the same message that I always bring, which is what's for my greatest good? How can I love myself more? How can I love myself more? How can I open my heart more and incorporate my past and the present, whether it's good or bad, incorporate it and make it into something? How can I love myself more? How can I allow myself to be loved more? That's the energy. That's the energy. I mean, that's the energy of temperance. It's enlightenment, spiritual information, a rebalancing. So I think it feels like this past season we've been in, everything's been retrograde. It's like, I'm going to look at the past. I'm going to do some healing. I'm going to clean up things that maybe I haven't cleaned up in a long time, or look at or feel. And now that I have that information and I have maybe a clearer vision of it, or a better understanding, which could be him. Like, how can I merge that and make it into something beneficial for me, something that nurtures me? Okay. Then I have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords, so fives are changes. All the fives are changes, and it's about perspective. And the Five of Swords is, I mean, there's a lot of stories in here. You could make whatever story you want. It seems like this guy was sort of the general or the head, and they helped him win the battle to keep the enemies at bay. But he was so impossible. Like, they're like, okay, we're going back to the farm. We're done. We did our thing for you. So, it could be about like taking back one's own power, like not allowing other people to rent space in your head. It could also be, don't be a tyrant in your own head. It could also be, I don't want to fight. Like, I want to be healed. Like, maybe in the past we were fighting a lot, and it's like, I'm just done with the fighting. I'm going to let everything lay. I don't really want to fight. I don't want to fight myself. I don't want to fight anyone else. Sometimes. Oh, hi, Delphi. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Gina. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Yeah. I have to sit still. This is like tonight, because whenever I get these moon cards, it's like a new moon, full moon, equinox, it's everything. I know that thing is showing, but I don't care. I can't. So this is a choice. And it's interesting, because sometimes this is a difficult choice. And so I'll give you an example. Sometimes it's like you got really clear about, say, a past relationship or something, and it's not pretty. And it's like, well, I can continue to hold on to the anger. I could be all self-righteous. And it's like, but where's that going to get me? It's like, when, there are certain people, like they're always stepping on everyone's feet anyway. So it's like, you tell them you stepped on my feet. It's like, nothing's going to change. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to sit with this and see how I feel, and allow, really, my intuition to guide me toward peace. My intuition to guide me toward peace. Yeah, because it's more balanced. It's more it's more balanced, and I'm. This is also sometimes a card, illumination. So it's like I'm gonna let like the universe take care of it. It's too big for me. Like I made my case to the judge, right? And now I have to let go. I made my case to the judge, and the judge will decide, and whatever will be the right thing. Yeah, because if I hang on to like all this negative stuff, then I don't get to live in happiness. I get to like carry all this stuff around with me, and it's like it's time to really let go. I've been talking about this for weeks. I've been talking about this for weeks. And I've been doing a lot of interior work with the Pendulum and IET of stuff that I've been carrying that, like, I don't know, became clearer somehow, or it became more in my way, or less appropriate. So I've been doing energy work to like I can't live in the now and make plans for the future if I'm stuck in the past. Yeah. And now I'm going to get to work on something I really love to do. Now I'm going to get to work on something I really love to do. This is eight. This is awareness. This is abundance. And it's like, I'm going to do the thing that I love. I'm going to do the thing that, like, it could be a craft, but it's something physical. It's like, what I'm going to do is really take care of myself. The dogs are nuts today. Nuts. Um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take care of myself and, do my painting, do my writing, do my gardening, do my cleaning, my whatever it is that puts me in a state of equilibrium, in a state of bliss, in a state of I'm so involved in my work that nothing else matters. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to carry all this. What if this one said that, and all that? I'm like, it's just too much. Yeah, lots of choices here today. Yeah, and the choice is really, where am I choosing to live? Right? Am I choosing to live in the garden? Right? Am I choosing to be aligned with spirit? Am I choosing to bring both pieces of myself together, the masculine, feminine? Am I choosing to be balanced, or am I choosing to be, I'm right? Sometimes you're right and it still doesn't work out your way. It's like, okay, well, do I need to be right, or do I need to be happy? What's better for me in the long run? Yeah, self nurture, fertility, practicality. And if you're in a state of self nurturing and practicality and fertility, then you'll know where to plant the right seed, and patiently. So that's another little theme. I brought it up this morning. It's not my favorite. By the way, this is my little Virgo t-shirt. Eventually, I have the t-shirts again. Hi, Teresa. Hi, hi, Denise. Okay, it's hard to see. And I haven't worn my glasses in so long that I don't think that they work anymore. They were like 1.5. It wasn't that big a deal. And I have like a million. I have green, I have red, but I don't wear them here. So it's like, I think I'm going to have to go to the eye doctor eventually. Okay. Yeah. I'm leaving the past behind. I'm leaving the past behind. I'm moving forward into the future. I'm moving towards something that's more, and I'm not leaving the past behind in this weird bad way. Oh, I'm never going to talk to you again. It's like I was satisfied with what I had, and now it's time to move forward into the future. You know, I come from a place of being comforted and everything, but it's almost like you're the only scientist in the family, or you're the only artist in the family, or you're the only one who actually wants to move out of town. And it's like I'm being called. I'm being called, and I'm going for it. And it's my second 8, which is abundance, which is nice. 8 and 8, yeah. I have 2 8s. Yeah. And once I start moving in the direction that my heart is calling me toward, even if I only move a little bit, even if it's not because, I could be all dramatic. It's like pack your bags and leave town and start a whole new career. It's like, I just want to take a sculpture class at the community college. Well, we're red. Um, it- you know, I'm open. I'm open to inspiration. I'm open to new ideas. Now that I've done a certain healing with myself in the past, um, and I've rebalanced it, or I've allowed it to be rebalanced, I made room. I made room. Okay. And also the night. So nights take action. So it's like one thing to have an idea. Well, I have this idea. He does something with it. He doesn't just, he does something with it. He has an idea, but he takes an action. You know, well, I thought I would do this. Like do it. Almost in the instant you're thinking of it. I'm going to press that button. I'm going to take that class. I'm going to go to this place. I'm going to call this person. I'm going to step out of myself a little bit. Yeah. So you could start a new story. And also, it's the end of the year, right? It's Rosh Hashanah. So today is like officially in the Jewish calendar, the beginning of the year, but it also means it's the end of the old year. So it's the end of the year. And now something new can come through. Yeah, that's fertile. That's fertile. That's exciting. That involves your leadership and involves taking the bull by the horns, taking your idea and doing something with it. Because it's very active. Because this is very active. I mean, it's very masculine. It's very active. It's like, well, I have this idea. Da, da, da. It's like, do it, do it. I'm also going to be adding motivational stuff to my channel as well. Yeah. Don't talk yourself out of it before you start. Oh, well, it's going to take this many years, and no. Don't burden yourself with your crazy before you start. Well, I had this idea, and I'm not going to take the action because it's going to be too much money or too much time, or like, just stop, just start, and then it'll unravel, it'll reveal itself as you go. Oh, hey, Kelly. Valerie, oh, that's a candle. My vision is so bad. It was like, why is there a baby bottle up there? But it's a candle. Thank you. All right. All right. I never know how to read this card. I mean, it's 4 stability, but it's also like I'm not accepting. You know what it is? Okay. Today, it's like I'm not settling. I'm not settling. That's interesting. Today, I'm not settling. I'm not settling. I'm not. Yeah. I'm going to wait for the right opportunity. I'm going to wait for the right feeling, idea, opportunity, experience. It's kind of like, let's say you want to go on vacation, right? To a place you've always wanted to go. And you want to stay in a nice place, And then, maybe you talk to your friend about it and they go, oh, yeah, well, we can stay in the car. Like, I'm not staying in the car. We don't have to get the 5-star hotel, but I'm not staying in the car. No, maybe I'll go on my own. Yeah, interesting. I was talking to my friend the other night. This is six perseverance. It's like this is the energy of like the money will show up, like the help is there and it'll show up when it needs to. It's about giving and receiving. So I was talking to my friend last night. We were talking about money, and he just came back from like a little mini vacation, like a weekend or 10 days or something. And initially he wasn't going to go because it was like it was more money than blah blah blah. And then his friend goes, just come. So he went. And while he was there, he got clients. Like while he was there. So I mean, I'm not saying break the bank, but it's like have faith that like if it's the right thing for you, the money shows up. I'm not saying go crazy, but like let's say you want to take a course and it's say $100, just for an example, and you really kind of only have 50. So it's like, you know what, spend the extra 50. Don't, I'm not saying, oh, you spend $10,000 on a course, Th- like trust that the universe has your back, right? That your higher self wouldn't have given you the idea had it not, right? It didn't come to the wrong place. It didn't, that's the way it is. Like, well, I got this intuitive understanding or this feeling in my body that I should do this or try this or go here. And then, we start doubting ourselves. And it's like the message came for you. The message came for you. It didn't come for somebody else. Yeah. Toward stability, toward domesticity, toward celebration. Yeah. It's a really nice card. It's not overinflated, but it's a really nice, comfortable card. Yeah. I'm expanding. I'm expanding. So it's my second two, but I have a couple of cards of balance. I have two. Yeah, it's not how that. I'm going to throw three more. I don't know if they'll fit. Let's see. I want to see something. Yeah, I could fit three more. Okay. I know I'm further away. Where are you, my darlings? Okay. I'm going to throw three more. And I'm going to change the order. This is just the way I read cards. Now, so we're going to officially announce the tarot class on the 18th. I'll put up a thing. Nancy and I are going to be doing a tarot class unified. It's 6 weeks on Zoom. You could either do a day class or an evening class. And what did I want to say? Yeah, that. So that's coming up. And what did I want to say about it? I wanted to say something. Oh, there are other ways, like we're going to teach you spreads. So like this spread is like my YouTube spread. I just keep on throwing cards. But there are ways to throw spreads where, I'm in the middle of reading. Like let's say the question is, do I get the job? I tried for a job. Do I get the job? So maybe you pull a card to represent yourself, right? Or somebody pulls a card to represent. Okay, whatever card that is. It's usually a major or a queen or a king. And then you say how, right? Where, why, who. That's a really easy who, what, where, when, how, like that. And then you read it like that. You do past, present, future, right? But I just sort of, I don't know, the energy's flowing through me. It's all about the change. It's all about the change. You know what I'm getting? So, this is evolution. This is really evolution of the individual as a soul, right? It's a 10, it's completion. So that means that once one phase is started, it's a lot like the world in a different way, but it's more middle of the story. The world is the end of the story, the beginning of a new one. This is like mid-story, all of a sudden, like the character takes a certain turn. It's like you're reading a certain book, and like, by chapter three, all of a sudden it's like, like a secret identity is revealed, or like the whole story like takes place in a different city or something like that. Who's writing so much? Oh, it's Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Yeah, the whole story is about to change and turn. The whole thing. And I think that the whole thing is going to turn because of what we've been through in the last few weeks, which is like a balance, a new healing, and a new understanding, making peace with the past. I think that's what's going on. Okay. Yeah. And that's when you get to choose. That's when you get to choose what it is you want to go for. So, and that's what you do with your intent when you write down, right? I manifest a certain amount of money. I manifest this happening on my job. I allow more clarity like that. So, sometimes this is read as illusion, delusion. I don't really usually read it like that, but these are the choices. So it's, it's victory, glory, it's wealth, it's fame, it's like spirit, maybe getting in touch with your ancestors and stuff. Wisdom, snake is wisdom. I think this is occult knowledge, actually. But this is like a Typhon dragon sort of thing. So maybe it's about really allowing yourself to communicate. The dogs are nuts. With beings. I don't know. I don't know else to say it. Yeah. Choices. Okay. 7. Yeah. This is, it's very easy to read this as heartache. I mean, look at the card. But this is also creative thinking. But, the thing is to, it's out of these seasons of like, say, disappointment or hurt or, grief, that we really learn about ourselves and that we're able to like heal. If you don't, sometimes we carry this stuff around and it's like, oh, this has been bothering me for a long time. And it's like, okay, now that I've looked at it and put some salt on it and asked for help, etc., now that I'm healing, something new can come. Okay, boy, there are a lot of cards here. All right, let me do the whole to-do, and then I'm going to come back and make more announcements. The same announcements, but in a different way. Okay, I'll be back, kids. All right. I'm loved and supported because I'm part of community, and it's through that my creativity and my passion are opened up in order for me to grow. And I'm going to go to the place that makes my heart sing, and I'm not interested in fighting with the past. I've rebalanced it with the help of my guides and angels, and new ideas can come through. I'm going to listen to my intuition and really let the universe balance everything out for me. If I sit and stay in my own sense of health, wealth, autonomy, like if I sit in that place, everything will be okay. Oh my God, I can't see your cards either. Oh my gosh. All right. I have new ideas, and now I can see what it is that I want to go after. And I'm not going to burden myself with, oh, it's too much work and I don't know. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit in my comfort zone and see myself and take the action toward expanding. That doesn't mean I'm settling. And, maybe I've had some heartbreak in the past, but it's led to something creative where I can begin a new story where I'm really loving, self-caring, and patient. I'm living in the garden with the angel of light, and I'm going to get to work on the thing that makes me really satisfied and happy. Maybe I need a bigger table or a bigger screen. All right. So this is what's up. Tarot classes are starting the end of the month. The official announcement will be on the 18th of this month. So it's going to be 6 weeks on Zoom, like an hour and a half each class. Nancy and I are leading it. She has a really wonderful like syllabus thing that she put together. And she just sent me the link. So I might add or subtract today and add like pretty images. Okay. That's how much is it? $225 for 6 weeks. Okay. So that starts the end of the month. If you want to take a class, please join us. I think it's going to be fantastic. And for that class, you need the Rider-Waite deck, the traditional deck. And, you know, if you show up with a different deck and expect us to reinterpret it, the answer is no. Period. Because, you know, I don't want to attract that. Well, you know, I'm really special and I don't really care. So the link is below for an Amazon affiliate. I make like $1 a thing. This is the best tarot book out there. The Essential Tarot. His name is Vincent Patisky. I've seen him. He's very straight and forward and clear, not flowery. All right. I like him. He's been reading for 50 years. Okay. Then on the 23rd, which is the actual equinox this year, I am going to be having a Zoom meditation. So for 10 people, because I can only fit somebody on Zoom. And the link is below. It's going to be $10. It's going to be live, but I'm going to also tape it so that you could buy it afterwards. So I'm going to be adding meditations for purchase. And I have lots of art for sale. And I upgraded it on ripecolor.com. And it looks pretty good. Not perfect, but it looks pretty good. And I offer Pendulum. I offer Tarot. I offer IET. And the last thing, because, you know, marketing, darling. I put together this thing. It's like a package. So you would get a tarot reading, and then you would we would have a discussion, and I would form a meditation specifically for you, probably on the spot. And I would get that meditation for you. You know, I'm having financial things. I really want a new job. I don't want to kill anyone in my life, but I want them to be gone. You know, that sort of thing. Or maybe a combination of the three. So it would be a individualized meditation. And then I would give you suggestions as to how to have more of a spiritual connection, how to be more in touch with your own light, things like that, like things that you could do on your own, maybe a little script, you know, like that. So that's it, like a little combo. And that I think is 125. But that one sounds like it could be really healing. Thank you, Patricia. I'm glad. Thank you, Denise. I don't even. I need my glasses to find my glasses. I think they're here. Let me see if they work. They're 1.5, and I used to buy a ton of them. I would buy like 5, really inexpensive. I mean, they're plastic. They look good on camera, but they're plastic. But I don't even know if they work anymore. I think I may need stronger or. Let's see. They look cute, though. Right? They are cute. Now, no. Actually, I see clear without them. All right. So I guess these are done. It's not just because they're filthy. It was like, no. They're not that filthy. Oh, well. Oh, well. So things change. Things change. So please join us for the group meditation, which I think is going to be really wonderful. The link is below. It's only $10. And that's going to be on the 23rd. If you want a tarot reading, let me know. if you want a pendulum session, if you want an IET. And there's a video up of what the pendulum session is and how it works. And I'm really excited about the future, actually. I know I have all these ideas, and it's like, okay, just take the action, take the action, take the action, you know, and see what happens. Because sometimes, you do something and it's like, well, I don't really think this is going to work, It's like, just do it. And then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It's not like, oh, well, I bought a house sight unseen. It's not that, I bought a house sight unseen, and now I realize that it's in the bottom of the valley and they're like, it floods a lot. It's not that. I just bought it sight unseen because, it was a really pretty picture online. All right. And then tonight, as you know, maybe I'm going to a party just right across the way. But I'm super excited. It's just my 3 neighbors. I'm almost old enough. Like, I think if you added all 3 of them together, I'm older. No, I'm not. I'm not that old. Anyway, so I'm happy. I'm happy. So let me know. And if you have ideas for meditations that you'd like to see, you could write me a little thing. Separate is best because, so one person will write something and like, I agree, I don't agree. Just write it to me separately. Jeffrey at Ripe Color, JEFFREY at ripecolor.com. Anyway, blessings to all of you. Thank you all for showing up and for being here. I really like doing lives. I think lives are more popular during the week, though, honestly. It's kind of weird. Anyway, that's that. So if you want to be in touch, you want a tarot, you want to take the tarot class, you want to participate in the meditation, all the links are below. If I missed the link, write me a thing. It's like, Jeffrey, the link doesn't work, help. So, because I try, and me and Techie ain't that great. All right. Blessings, blessings. Happy New Year. A sweet New Year, because we always eat honey on Rosh Hashanah for a sweet New Year. Blessings, and thank you all for joining me, and thank you all for being here. And see you soon. And keep an eye out because I'm going to be doing motivational videos. I'm very excited. Something I've had in mind for 1,000 years, but now it's really easy. I don't need a million tools and I'm paying a lot of money for it. It's like, it's really easy. So I'm going to get started on that. Bueno, gracias. Hasta luego. Thank you, Valerie. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody.